Hello curl friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and it's great to have you join me today. I will make note that I do have another cold. Actually, I'm filming this a bit ahead of time, so if you're seeing this, this is actually that holiday cold that I had. I did a little short on that. I don't think I can link the shorts here, but check out my shorts. I did a little end of year holiday thing featuring my cold of all things. But anyways, so I'm still on the mend from that, so I sound really rather nasally and husky. I apologize, and I do have some gum in my mouth just to kind of keep my mouth moist while talking. But that's not why we're here. We're here for another chat with me as I style my hair. And if you've never seen one of these before, it's where I style my hair with sometimes random products that I just kind of test at the last minute. Sometimes it's products that I've when I say test at the last minute, I mean like test the consistency to see if the products go together on like the back of my hand to make sure they don't clump or curdle like. And then sometimes I actually test these products out on my hair, like do some styles a time, maybe a couple times. And if I really like them, I write them down in a little notebook that I have. And these are well, we're going to be styling with two of the products that I have tested out. I'm not going to reveal them both at the same time. But anyways, first one we are going to do is the Frizz Curl Defining Leave-In. I will also tell you that I'm doing my hair a little bit differently today. I'm styling it a little bit differently today because I'm also trying to make hay while the sun shines, as the old farmer saying goes. I'm trying to batch film basically, so I'm doing two videos. And I have two different deep conditioners that I have put on my hair, so that'll be for another video. I think you'll see that one in the future. But anyways, so I went in with a pea-sized of the leave-in, and then we're just going to basically style my hair in a side-by-side, or like, I'll show you when I get to it, I should say. I'm going to get ahead of myself if I'm not careful. But I do like this leave-in conditioner. I feel like it does have some defining properties, and I don't typically get excited about leave-ins. I prefer usually a curl cream because that usually, like I said, has some defining properties to it. This is about the amount that I went in on the other side and what I'm going in with again. So like I said, I usually prefer a curl cream because I feel like it has some more defining properties. Not necessarily hold, but some curl creams do provide some hold. But leave-ins are usually just moisturizing, and that's usually not what I need a lot of, especially in the summertime. I don't need a lot of moisture then because my hair just, all the humidity and everything like that, it doesn't need as much moisture then. So anyways, I'm going back to, like I was trying to say earlier, my old-fashioned way. I feel like this needs smoothed out on this side. There we go. I'm going back to my old-fashioned way of brush styling here because I am doing a side-by-side test. And I've been doing, if you've noticed lately, several different brush styling methods, and actually even recently, not on camera, I've been kind of going back to the flip section method. I've been just trying to maintain the volume but not get those parts in my hair. Like this flip section, or I'm sorry, this method that I'm currently doing will leave a odd gap in the back of my hair where each side of my hair is kind of curling towards my face, but there'll be like this section in the back that just doesn't want to cohesively go back together super well. And that's fine, it is what it is. This is a very easy brush styling method in my opinion. It's my fastest, it's the one that I'm best at, if you could say that. I'm really not that great at brush styling in my opinion, but I don't really like featuring it on my channel that much because I don't feel super confident in it. And I do it often. I do it like every time I wash my hair now. It was something I never used to do when back in the day when I was always naturally curly, but it was never, I never brushed my hair. I had a loose pick, actually I still have it, that I would detangle my hair with. And then I've showed my old hair routine. I will link that somewhere up above in the cards. Actually, it's on this side. And in that video, I basically showed all the steps I did for my old hair routine. But in a quick summary, I never used to brush my hair basically. And so now that I started doing it, I like the results so much. Even if it's not the best brush styling day, I like the results so much that I don't want to go back to not doing it, if you know what I mean. I wasn't planning on talking about that. Actually, I was struggling to figure out what I was going to talk about today. One thing I was kind of interested in, I know it's still early in the season yet, and I was wondering what you guys, if you guys have any plans for upcoming trips or vacations in the future. I think my husband and I, we're talking about going to the Bahamas here in possibly the springtime. Not exactly sure. The way he has to put in for his vacation is kind of an odd situation. And so it makes planning, I mean, you could plan, but you can't plan super far ahead in some instances. And so, and also I'm kind of picky about when I want to go to the Bahamas. I don't want to go there in like hurricane season. So I don't want to necessarily go when it's super raging hot outside, because if it's hot here where I'm at, I know it's going to be even more hot down there. But anyways, we'll see. Now I'm just kind of like shaking my fingers through that a little, breaking up some of the clumps that kind of super clumped together. This might be a one mega clump here if we're not careful. All right, next product that we're going in with is the Curlsmith Curl Defining Styling Souffle. And this product is one of those that I have to be careful with. I don't like to do this all times of the year. I don't like to use this product all times of the year. I prefer maybe in like the fall and winter time. But it's been a while since I've used this. Like I said, I've paired these products up before and really liked them, but I haven't practiced with them in a long time. So, and like I said, this product, I had to be very careful not to go too heavy-handed. So this is what I'm going in with. I was going to do that on just one side, but I think I might share that with the other side a little bit. We'll see. This product can give me good hold, but it can also get stringy real fast on me if I go in too heavy-handed. All right, I'm not going to share any of that with the other side necessarily. Once again, going in with about that amount and just glazing that over. So I'm hoping we're not going to get the stringy curls. It does, I have, like I said, gotten the stringy curls, but it does break up a little bit more by like day 2 and 3. But like I said, we're still trying to avoid that. Okay, so I have all this applied. I'm going to go wet plop. I still do want to hear for what your plans are if you're going to go on vacation this year. Give me some ideas, because he gets 4 weeks off. I can get some weeks off. I'm self-employed, but my job that I have, if I don't work, I don't get paid, basically. So I'm very strategic in when I want to take off and everything like that too. So I try to line it up with his and I also like to try to line it up with my family's farming and stuff like that. So we're trying to figure it all out. But anyways, I'd love to hear what your plans are for this coming year for fun activities that you'd like to do. So in the meantime though, like I said, I'm going to go wet plop and then diffuse, and we'll come back and we'll see how these products paired. All right, curl friends, I am back with my hair fully diffused and styled, and let's take a look at these results here. I will say that I definitely went lighter handed. There are still some areas that I feel like are a bit stringy, like right down here. Just to me seems a tad bit stringy, but there are some areas that I feel like could have stood to have maybe a little bit more of the souffle on it, and that would be like up in the top area and the back. I actually did, when I had finished drying my hair, or it was most of the way dry, I did go in with just about a pea-size amount of, it was maybe even smaller than that, but a pea-size amount of the souffle, and just kind of glaze it over because I had some frizz right back here in this region. This side was pretty good, so I don't know what exactly happened there. Let me kind of try to bring this hair together in the back and show you what the back looks like. Like I said, I don't particularly care for the way my brush styling looks from the back when I do it this way, but that's okay. I do really like my results though, and I will say they do feel like, I still agree with myself basically that these do feel like these two paired together would not be good for my fine curls in the summertime. In the wintertime, this is great. This works well, but in the summertime, it would be just a bit too heavy. So, all right, that's pretty much all I have for this chat with me. I was kind of a lighter chat with me. I apologize. My headspace just, I don't know, with everything that's been going on, it's been a really busy time for me. And then with this, I feel like back-to-back colds I've had, yeah, it's just been a bit of a struggle for me to really wrap my head around what I wanted to talk about today. So I hope you enjoyed this video anyways. I really tried, and I appreciate you sticking around. If you have, please give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. And until I see you again next week, have a great day. Bye.